What's good, bitch?
What? That's aggressive. All right.
Sorry. But boys, we got to get you in a mood.
Right out the gate.
Yeah.
Two boys, one basement. Welcome into the Wine Boys podcast.
Well, it's also this aggressive trap beat
I
by
know.
Lord Quan.
Yeah.
What's good? No games.
Gang. Quan gang. Gang.
Otherwise,
Boys, hi.
howdy.
Yeah, we're at Wine Boys Pod on Instagram and Twitter. We're on YouTube, live, and in living color. We also have a email account. You can give us some wine suggestions, silly videos, whatever you're into. wineboyspod@gmail.com. I'm at Cossack Zach on Instagram and Twitter. You can search Zach Edward in your search bar. Just general silliness going on over there. And I'm going to volley it over to my other boy over here. He's going to tell you about some shit.
Boys, you can find me at Lord Gerald on Instagrams, on Twitters, silly thoughts, silly boys, silly wines. Okay,
Silly boys. Oh, you silly boys.
Silly boys.
The other thing is we do have a YouTube page, which we've been promoting for a little while. We had to make a new one and just kind of do it all over again. So that's up, and we are uploading full episodes on there on Wednesdays as well.
Our last 4 episodes, now not counting this one, so it'll be, by the time you hear this, 5 episodes will be up on the YouTube
So go
page.
over, subscribe to that YouTube page, just search the Wine Boys. And also, check out, also, if you're going to listen to us on any podcast outlet, like, review, subscribe.
Yeah.
Please review. You know, there's something about that almighty powerful review that it seems as though the higher powers that be seem to like it. So give us 5 stars. Say, hey, boys, I'm really into your wines. 3 corks out of 4.
Yeah.
Bang it out.
Bang it out.
Top boys.
Yes. Okay, boys. Without further ado, after you hear the voice of us, you will hear our lovely intro, and then you will hear us again.
I know.
So, boys, we love you. We'll hear. You'll hear from us.
We'll call you back.
All right. Bye. Hi, I'm Gerald.
And I'm Zach.
And we are the Wine Boys. Boys.
Hi.
Boys. Welcome to the house that Jupe built.
Man.
House of Jupes. Is that House of Hoops?
Jupe.
Jupe. Okay.
Yep.
Boys.
Hashtag not a paid sponsorship. Hashtag should be.
We're back.
We're black and better than ever.
Another week. Another wine.
Another handful of boys.
another fistful of boys on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
You'll hear this Wednesday.
You'll hear this Wednesday.
If you're on top of things.
If you're on top of things, we released the show on Wednesday on hashtag Wine Wednesday because it's hashtag Wine Tour season. And I have my hashtags all in order.
Of course. So today we are drinking a red blend. It is called Primal Roots. It is from California, vintage 2016.
Primal Roots.
So hopping right in. The back of the bottle reads Primal Roots 2016 Red Blend California.
California love.
Sensual and provocative. Wines rooted in the art of winemaking. The true essence of our wine begins with raw qualities of Syrah, Merlot, Zinfandel, and Petite Syrah that are artfully blended to create a smooth, full-bodied, sensual wine. Aromas of mocha, black cherry, vanilla, and spice give way to a silky texture and rich flavors of raspberries, chocolate, and dark caramel. I say caramel, but I feel like caramel is fancier. It works better in this context.
Listen, you whatever context you want to use.
Well, that's what we're doing.
Don't change yourself for the betterment of the internet.
Okay.
Do whatever you please.
Then I will do it.
Authenticity wins at the end of the day.
Dark caramel that are truly...
I hate it. You're right.
Yeah,
no, I fucking hate
Change
it.
yourself. Put that filter on that picture, baby.
I fucking hate it.
We like her better. Okay. Dark
Can you face the
caramel
ocean? Just face the. Okay, that's better.
that are
Thanks.
truly uninhibited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just face the ocean if you could.
Yeah. Speaking of putting the filter on the picture as I
Oh.
open this up,
Oh boy.
I think it's so funny, like how you look at these women on Instagram, and but we know you don't look like that. We know, like there's no way in hell your ass is that big, and you don't have a little bit of a pooch, completely flat stomach.
It's those flat tummy tees.
Nah, those just give you diarrhea.
Yes, they do.
Just make you shit.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
It's like a fucking water park.
or when you see these broads that have these great big old asses.
I don't like when you say broads.
Broads.
I prefer Instagram.
Bitches. No, I'm joking.
Synonym.
Harlots.
Yeah, harlots. That's
no.
kind of what I was thinking.
Women.
Yeah.
We'll say ladies, okay?
Yeah.
And
Lady
you know,
boys.
Listen, you can't have the varsity ass with the junior high thighs. Like it just
Ooh.
doesn't.
Jesus, you are coming in with some
I'm sorry,
incredibly hot takes. My-
Hot takes. All right.
I can fry an egg on those hot takes.
You can't. I mean, let's be honest. And when I say varsity, I mean like college varsity, not like high
Whoa.
school varsity.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Still, you can't have the great big old auntie ass. And like the little
Yeah.
like it don't match.
This is Auntie Ass by Spare Ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
The Auntie Ass.
you know what I'm talking about
I do,
too.
yeah. A woman that has had her fair share of children, who's established and kind of doesn't give a shit anymore about like,
Hips.
yeah, I was gonna say thick in the hips. Come get in my car.
You party with a star. We'll take off and go to Mars.
I park going through from 3, 2, 1.
This right.
All right, we're done.
Okay.
No. Copyright.
Is my boys? I opened up the wine.
This right here is my
We're not
third-party
out.
game console.
So I did open up the Primal Roots. Take a whiff
You opened up
of
the
the cork,
roots.
the corky boy. Shit.
So
You know
it
what I
is-
didn't grab? The aerator.
Oh no.
Oh no. Can we do without it? Should I get it?
That's what kind of mood are you in?
You know what? I'm
is
feeling feisty. One of our big stories today is about another.
Feisty gentleman.
Feisty gentleman with a mustache.
Just like you. Yeah, this guy hits close to home.
Yep, very.
Unfortunately.
very.
Let's
Let's take the initial sip,
take some. Yeah, let's take.
and then let's see. I mean, maybe the wine needs to sit for a minute. Needs to.
needs to breathe.
Yeah.
Needs to
yeah.
brief.
Let's get the first pour.
Hold up. Wait. Hold on. Wait a second.
Oh, you got.
Sorry. Yeah.
Hold on for the socials.
Yeah, I'm slutting for the gram. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Good. Good. Okay, so we got our initial pour, boys.
Hashtag first pour.
Hashtag first pour. Okay. Gang.
Yeah.
I'm on that slaughter gang shit. That murder gang shit.
I'm on that slaughter gang shit. That murder gang shit.
That murder gang shit.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Let's get a little sipperoonie.
Little sipperoni and cheese.
Ooh.
Okay.
Cheese.
Let's. Cheers.
Good consistency. Thick purple.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, it's. We got that one in the nose.
Yeah. It's all right.
Aromatic.
Yeah.
Kind of stringent.
Mm-hmm.
Stings the nostrils.
Pungent.
Yeah, pungent's a good way.
This would go great with a cheese board.
Yeah, get a nice charcuterie plate in there.
Yeah. If you get a nice charcuterie plate with
Yeah.
some strong, like really musty cheeses, this
Yeah.
would pair well with those.
Good Havarti. Maybe a hard salam.
Yeah. Also, I would recommend
Get some of those tiny pickles. Those corn
the gherkins,
cornichons.
the cornichons. I would also recommend pairing this with dark meats, steak.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Yeah,
Some type of pork, maybe.
Pork, yeah. But like heavy shit.
Yeah, let's dig into this. So this is a California wine. It's a
Uh-huh.
red blend. the wine enthusiasts do not rate this wine. This is a bold, tannic, dry, and acidic. That's pretty spot on as far as their characteristics of this wine.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get notes of cherry and raspberry right away,
Okay.
blackberries, chocolate,
Okay.
mocha,
All right.
and vanilla.
Okay.
There's your vanilla. After you swirl it and give it a nice sniff after that. I do get some chocolatey notes as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it is chocolatey.
I'd say it's mildly sweet. I'd say it is a very approachable red wine. It has
Yeah.
it has Cabernet qualities, but it also has that nice like Syrah acidity that kind of gets through it.
Yes.
Opens up very nicely.
Yes. This is a great cigar wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a you're having dinner with this wine.
Yes.
I'm not saying
This is
like,
this is
break
a
this.
hearty.
Yeah, don't break this out when, when auntie's in town.
No. This is not an this is I need something to wash this down with. So I'm smoking a cigar.
I'm eating
a
I'm
steak.
eating a burger. I need something to wash this burger down.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. This is that. If you're smoking an dare I say it? If you're smoking an R. Kelly sized cigar, I mean, you saw the Lifetime special.
Yeah.
Where he's smoking the cigar that's like fucking.
It's so big.
It's
Thick.
a penis around. Putting that thing, you just
Yeah.
like
He's used to it.
yeah. It's a big cigar.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want me to get the aerator?
I think we should.
I think this one needs to be aerated.
Let's pause.
Like there's some things that need to be opened up. So we'll be right back. Shit. Okay, boys, we back.
Yeah, we're back with aerated wine.
Yes, I did bring the aerator. Slam that shit, huh?
Yeah.
Shit.
Get this swill down.
That is NyQuil. Okay.
This is sleepy time tea. My goodness.
Now we're gonna pour some regulation glasses that have been aerated.
Some regulation size glasses. This contest is set for one fall.
No Save by the Bell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So much better.
Oh, just eons and eons better.
Let's see.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Drink enough of this, you'll storm the gates of Area 51.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have you signed that petition?
No.
Okay.
Who gives?
I want to, but I haven't found it. By the way, boys,
Did you see the
I never go on Facebook though. That's probably why.
yeah, Facebook, but also, and it's all over Twitter too. But did you see the Air Force's response?
No.
They were just like, if you approach Area 51, we're going to murder all of you. They basically what they said. They're like, you guys it might seem like a really cute idea that we can't stop all of you. And it's like, we fucking can stop all of you. Like,
I can just see it now. Like they
yeah.
just have
Can
one
you,
guy
can
on
you
a
turn me
tower.
down a hair? I feel like I'm too loud.
You think you're a little too
I'm
loud?
a little, maybe I'm just too close. No, I'm good right here.
Yeah, you're okay right there.
I'm sorry about
You
that.
want to cut that out or?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Listen, we're
Chopped
chopped and screwed.
Of course, chopped, not slopped. I just imagine like one dude in a fucking clock tower with oodles of ammunition.
Yeah, just like a turret gun. Just
Yeah.
gung, 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 gung.
Yeah, and he's just spraying,
and he's
from
just
side to side,
and he's just mowing down
just mowing people down.
fucking 14-year-old Call of Duty
Yeah,
legends. And they're just like, oh, I can storm Area 51.
Do
Do you remember that that first person shooter, Area 51? Used to be in all the arcades.
No.
With, like the 5-headed like aliens and stuff like that. You never played that game? I would say that's obviously where I get my my background of what I would look like. Let me just see. Area 51 game. Let me check it out. I think
Okay.
it was Area 51 game. Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called Area 51. Yeah, there it is. Arcade game, Area 51. Don't remember this?
No, I don't remember this.
No, you never played this? Yeah. I remember the machine distinctly because it had like this giant like crab-looking alien.
I don't remember this game.
I used to play a lot of arcade games back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was kind of like, remember Time Crisis?
I remember Time Crisis is that shit.
Okay, so similar to kind of like the layout of Time Crisis and the way that you kind of had to like dock the gun and like reload it on the side and stuff.
Yeah.
Similar like that.
Okay. And you were like, Area 51, gonna shoot the aliens.
Yeah, basically. Just looking at the amount of space we have in this basement, you can put a couple games down here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're going to put a pinball machine down here.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck you.
So
We just got to get that Coca-Cola money. Right?
yeah, we do. Speaking of weird things going on the internet,
Oh God, here we go.
I stumbled across an article that actually.
Sorry, this one is a.
Okay.
This is going to hit me right in my genitals.
Now, this is an article that we found. This is a landlord that is
You really want to call him? I don't really want to call him a landlord.
slumlord, based in the town that we went to college.
Okay.
We gonna say names? I mean, this is public knowledge at this point.
Yeah, it's on a public forum.
Okay.
Okay, so the guy. All right, so here is why this hits close to home for us. Mm-hmm. Okay, the family is a family that we actually rented houses from.
Yes.
When we were in college.
Not this guy
Not
specifically.
this person
though.
specifically, but his, I think taller, doofier brother.
Okay.
Now, this man, it's true. He's kind of a doof.
Yeah.
The only way I can describe this guy is after we vacated the premises of this rental home, which was a converted shed.
Yeah.
It was essentially like a double wide shed that they converted into a house. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We had it like that. Mm-hmm. Converted. It was actually pretty cool. Like it was set back. Like it looked pretty baller.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, it did what it was supposed
had
to.
A washer and dryer. I mean, shit.
And we had plumbing.
We had plumbing.
And electricity.
With the shits I was taking, man. I'm just happy I didn't break that.
Yeah.
So, cold chilling in this house. We move out. We graduate. We get a bill sent to us from this guy on loose leaf paper.
Yes.
Saying that we owe him money and we're not getting our security deposit back.
Well, it wasn't on loose leaf paper.
It was
photocopied loose leaf paper.
Photocopied loose leaf paper.
So everything was handwritten and then photocopied.
Yep.
And that's what we got.
And we're thinking, man, yeah, this is going to hold up in court.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't even notarized or anything. So,
now, in his defense.
You're going to defend this man?
Listen, I will say this, because I gotta own up to my wrongs. Okay? Listen. You know what I won't? Fuck that.
Yeah, I was say you're not gonna incriminate yourself. We didn't do anything wrong.
But you know what? Have you heard anything from him?
No.
Me either.
No.
We're good.
Yeah.
So anyway,
we had to put the kibosh on it. We might have called some friends.
Okay.
Lawyer up.
So anyway, boys, his brother
needs to lawyer up now.
Yeah.
Because this motherfucker is going to go to jail for a long time.
So there is the article reads, and I highlighted some pieces because I was so tickled. The title of the article is Oswego Landlord, Doug Waterbury's Victims Found Their Power. We Took Him Down. They were teens and single mothers desperate for a home. One lived in a camper, another a homeless shelter. They didn't know each other. But they carried the same stories of Doug Waterbury, telling them they'd be homeless unless they had sex with him. The Oswego landlord blocked their exit, raised the rent, let garbage pile up unless they submitted.
Man.
Skip a little. Okay, for 30 years, according to 2 lawsuits, Jordal and dozens of women living on thin margins were forced to make an awful choice: have sex with a man to keep their home. Okay, now they got a settlement of $400,000. Victory, blah blah blah.
Blah blah
keeps
blah.
Going. I just want to go on to the
details.
details.
There's a lot of highlighting going on there.
I read through this.
Yeah,
This is my
gory
lunch
details
break.
here. Yeah,
this was my lunch break yesterday. Okay, so apparently this was like 50 women over 30 years.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So, and just to emphasize this,
he is
Waterbury,
putting numbers on the board.
Yeah, Waterbury, not just any landlord. He comes from an influential family in Oswego. Mm-hmm. He owns 3 longtime tourist attractions: the Sterling Renaissance Festival, Sylvan Beach Amusement Park, and Santa's Workshop. So these people are a big deal.
So he has very rapey qualities.
Yeah, but these people are a big deal in upstate New York.
Yeah. You ever been to the Renaissance Festival? It's fucking exhilarating.
Okay, now, but just a little more, because of Waterbury, The mayor said at the time the city's rental assistance plan now specifically defines sexual harassment and outlaws landlords requiring tenants to provide sexual favors to stay housed. They had to add that to the law because of this guy.
And you got to think of like the town it is. Now, it's kind of small town U.S. What the hell is that?
That's a bug.
It's a stink bug.
Yeah. You want to get him?
No, they stink.
All right.
You were staring at it like it was going to fucking jump at me.
Just like walking up the
I was
wall.
just
It
expecting-
probably won't jump at you.
No.
Okay.
No, stink bugs don't. But,
No.
but they stink when you crush them.
Also, to tell you about just the place that we're dealing with here, more than 40% of Oswego's residents are renters.
Yeah. Well, it's a college town.
It is.
It's a city on a port.
Yes.
Kind of like it's not middle of nowhere USA. It's actually a fairly bustling town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's middle of nowhere.
Well, yeah, because it's like it ends the highway. That's basically
Yes.
what it is. Like you take a highway up there, and then the last possible place you can go on that highway is there,
Uh-huh.
and it just stops.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Waterbury, this whole investigation started because of a post on Facebook. Someone posted in the "You Know You're From Oswego When" Facebook page about
Used to be on that.
me too, and then
Yeah.
I got bored of it. About her niece being harassed by an Oswego landlord. She didn't name the landlord, but people in the community knew and began jumping into the comments with their own stories.
See, that's the thing is like in today's day and age, like if you're gonna like molest, like just don't.
Yeah, just don't.
Like the public knowledge of today is so impactful to I think I think it's going to be so impactful that it's going to cut down on sex crimes.
It is. It is.
Which
And
is great for one.
Yeah.
But it's also goddamn frightening.
it's the power of people being connected.
Yeah.
Because if you keep reading,
over-connectivity of people.
yes, because if you keep reading, it says the allegations against Waterbury were so egregious that the U.S. Department of Justice also took him on and made the case part of a new nationwide effort to stop sexual harassment in housing. The case is ongoing. Now,
See, now this always brings me back to pornography. Now, the genre of porn in which I can't afford my rent is something that I'm not going to lie, I'm a big fan. So, but that's what I imagine.
yeah, yeah.
That's what it comes down to. Is like, oh, you owe me last month's rent. Oh, I'm out of money.
I could suck your cock.
I
Now, here's the thing: is as bad as this story makes him sound, there is another side to this. We'll discuss it after I read through the article.
Okay.
But I'll save it. All right, just the article, and this is where we get into the meat and potatoes. All right.
Oh! You're telling me it gets better?
This is where we get into the details.
Let me get my popcorn ready for this one. Yeah.
This is the part that the boys come here to listen to. All right. It was 2012. She recently had stopped working as a nursing aide
Yes.
and go on Social Security disability.
Is your name Lisa?
No.
Oh.
Her last name is Jordal.
Ooh, it's hot.
She was unable to work because she was struggling with post-traumatic stress disorder. A partner beat and abused her, she said. She needed an apartment for herself and her daughter. Most of the apartments for rent in Oswego were more than she could afford. She found a one-bedroom apartment for $550 a month and called to see it. Waterbury showed up to give her a tour, she said. He wanted the first month's rent and a month's rent for a deposit. Jordal didn't have that much. So now, there's $1,100.
Yeah,
okay?
which, I mean, I guess for somebody, a struggling single mother, that's
a lot of money.
It's a good chunk of
That's a lot
change.
money.
Yeah.
Jordal didn't have that much. She also said the apartment was a mess and she wasn't interested. He got between me and the door, Jordal said. He told her he wouldn't charge her the deposit if she performed oral sex, she said.
Nonchalant.
As she talked with a reporter about what happened next, the television in the other room blared. She apologized, but she didn't want her kids to hear, she said. As Waterbury stood between Jordal and the door, demanding sex, she felt threatened and worried he would hurt her if she didn't agree, she said. She is 5 feet 3 inches tall. Waterbury, she said, is well over 6 feet and heavy set. I've been in rape situations before. I didn't know what to do. I just felt like I had to get out, she said. She did what he wanted because she didn't feel she had a choice. Waterbury, 59, not subtle, according to Santangelo. His victims, now Santangelo is the investigator.
I said that's not the DA, right? It's the.
She is the person.
She's the.
If I go back in the story,
What's her?
you hear paper flipping.
It's a nice sound. It's like flipping a nice book.
Okay, she is the director of the CNY Fair Housing.
Okay, so that was the Fair Housing Act thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Where am I? Okay. Waterbury, not subtle, according to Santangelo. His victims and lawsuits, he told 2 tenants explicitly that the price he was quoting them was for rent was depending on their agreement to perform sexual favors. If they didn't have sex with him, he would charge them more money. He kicked women out who refused his advances. He sued them for sometimes massive amounts. One tenant who was in a rent to own agreement with Waterbury left after he kept pressuring her for sex and refused to do maintenance on the home. Waterbury sued her for $24,000 according to the lawsuit. Shortly after her episode with Waterbury, Jordal said, she reported it to the police. That was November 2012. When she called in January 2013 to follow up, she was told there was no report, she said. At that point, she decided not to pursue the complaint. She said Barlow, the mayor, said the police have no record of the report. Later, though, Jordal helped investigate what resulted in a lawsuit, blah, 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 blah. Now.
When are you going to get to the real shit?
Oh, yeah.
This is just a bunch of litigation talk.
Okay.
This is an entertainment podcast. Entertain me.
Yeah. So, but I'm just thinking about him standing in the doorway.
Because I know his brother, and he's just got this frumpy frame, and it's just like,
yeah.
Well, this dick's not going to suck itself.
And then there was another girl that was like, he's creepy, he's touchy, leave, and then he left and held shit over their heads. Now, here's where the boys come in. Okay?
Here we come to save the day.
We're not coming to save the day on this.
Super Boys.
I just imagine this woman standing in the door frame. Mr. Waterbury clearly watches too much porn.
That's what I was getting at.
He watches
too much porn. His favorite genre is the tenant who can't afford their rent payment.
What's that series on the internet?
There's a series on the internet?
There's a series. I'm going to the hub. There's a series of
adult film content.
Let's see. Tenant. Landlord fucks tenant. Property sex.
Property sex. That is yeah.
Yeah, property sex a real thing. Okay.
I was gonna say that's isn't that a website? Or it's like
yeah, propertysex.com. Like,
nice.
Hot property manager fucks piss out of tenant. Yeah. Evasive tenant fucks over landlord. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Horny landlord cheats on bitch wife with young tenant. So,
shouts out to the porn description writer. Nice job on that one.
Yeah. Petite entitled millennial fucks her landlord. Okay.
Petite entitled millennial.
Now, this is definitely a huge.
I'm sorry,
porn genre.
I didn't hear the term fuckhole, so I was.
Oh yeah.
That's my least favorite phrase
Fuckhole.
used in any description.
Yeah. Just like
girl gets her fuckhole loosened. Like, oh god, that whole phrase just, oh god.
Landlord rams unresponsive tenant in her fuckhole. I need a shower.
I know. I was just saying, I need to take a cold shower and I need to think about it. I'm going to burn my clothes. I think
Too much.
There's certain people that in this world I look at their faces and I go, that guy's going to say that.
Now, reading this article, because at first I'm thinking, okay,
he would say that.
As fucked up as this is, if he just straight up said, because the whole he stood in the door frame, towering over me.
Well, yeah, if he's like 6'3",
suck my cock if you want this apartment that you don't really want. Okay, some of that, as much as I don't want to defend this guy, some of that has to be like, I gotta wonder, did she actually end up living in the apartment?
Yeah, and there's not a lot of that in the story.
No,
but
no.
but in the defense of the defense of the defendant, I do believe that this is something that is very much plausible and definitely I think did happen.
Okay.
Kind of just based on the place, the characteristics of the people.
Yeah.
You know, we have there's an old adage from our town that the people that they're born and bred in that area are just known as townies, and the townies are kind of like a zombie apocalypse of middling wealth that comes from such things as like owning every piece of property in that town.
Yeah.
And like garbage removal.
Yeah.
And like dumpster rental, like shit like that. The kind of stuff that like, where did you make your profits? Like, oh, I own a dump.
Yeah.
And everybody has to use it and I make all the money off the weight.
Listen,
like,
there is nothing wrong with making your money that way.
Yeah, good, honest blue collar work.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of people that it is, and then it's not necessarily like the first generation. It's the generations that follow.
It's like the fourth generation.
It's the guy that's just like, oh, do you know who my dad is, or do you know who like I was on a TV show, and it's just like all this. It's all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And I think it comes down to the realization that like they have too much power because they've been so entitled, and then. Because they know they can kind of get away with anything, they just keep pushing
and
just nudging the line as much as they can.
Part of the article that I didn't read was when they talk about how prominent his family is in this town. The dorm up at Oswego, Waterbury Hall, named after his grandfather. So you figure like, you know, in the town of Oswego, the biggest thing there is the college.
Yep.
Hands down. There's biggest thing there. And if you've got your name on a building when you're there.
That's big dick energy there.
That's big dick energy. And you feel like you can do whatever the fuck you want probably.
Yeah.
So, but.
To be fair, small building. Otherwise, it's okay.
It's a residence hall. Yeah. It's not the science building.
That thing's a fucking behemoth.
Yeah. You know, it's not the student center. Yeah. It's a residence hall.
Also big.
The one in the worst... Not in great condition. Did they rehab that one yet?
They had to.
They did.
Yeah,
okay.
because it was sinking.
Yeah.
Because it's not. So it's on the banks of the lake. And in our town, where in Oswego, it's the wind and the water levels it's almost like a broken levee in New Orleans. Except it's like rock beds that kind of got disintegrated over years.
Yeah.
And they kind of
been there in a while.
And sunk into the grounds. So for the foundation of the building, yes, they had to renovate.
Okay. I haven't been up there in a while, so I
haven't either, and I think we're due.
Yeah.
Because I have. Well, actually, I'm not. I mean, we've been out for like 7 years, so it's like.
Roughly, yeah.
So it's like, you know, I haven't gone up in a while. I'll do some like. You know, I'm a part of some alumni associations, and I just have to write to the board sometimes. But otherwise, it's kind of a passable trip. And it's not like must-see destination.
Now, it was fun going up there post-graduation when we still had friends up there.
Oh, yeah, like 6 months out.
Yeah.
Just like,
6
what the
months,
fuck are you doing
year
tonight,
out,
man?
2 years out even.
Yeah.
Like, you go up there, you stay with some buddies, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Cheap, it was a cheap college town to drink. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everybody should. For all of you boys that are about to have graduated and are sitting home right now, you post-grad boys, you've got a solid 6 months to a year to still go back and not be judged for it.
Where you still have friends that go there.
You still got friends that go there, and you're not going to be looked like. You're not
just don't go back every fucking weekend.
You're not going to be looked at like the old bitch at the club. Like you're going to walk in there and people are going to be like, "Oh shit, Steven's here. Oh,
I thought you graduated, bro." And
did, man.
I did.
Yeah, but I heard about these incoming freshmen, and then fucking high fives and beer pong.
And then like you walk over to the beer pong table, some like throws a shot. You slap it out there, like, get that shit out of here. Then you walk away.
And then people are just like, Steve is a fucking legend.
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah. And then you got this, like, fragile freshman boy that's looking around being like, who the fuck is Steve? And then people are just like, what?
What? You don't know about Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, Steve is the kind of guy who wants him. Let me tell you a story about Steve. Steve... It's kind of based on true events.
Okay.
Steve is the kind of guy
Mm-hmm.
that one. I was in a fraternity, so we used to have a lot of theme parties.
Okay.
Steve would always like to play cowboys and Indians.
Okay.
So whenever we had, you know what I'm saying. Whenever we used to have parties as cowboys and Indians,
Okay.
Steve always liked to be a cowboy that wore nothing but a hat.
A hat and a
Steve.
smile.
Steve would be the first one to greet you at the door
Uh-huh.
with just a hat on and a smile. And he used to say, "Evening, ladies." That's Steve.
Now, here's what's fucked up about this, okay?
Loosely based on true events.
Here's what's fucked up about this. That's sexual assault now.
Yeah, I know.
I
I know.
It's so funny, like
Fucking
how
10 years ago, it's a goddamn Class A.
It's hilarious.
It's a goddamn Class A laugh factory.
Yeah.
All right.
Now,
All of a sudden, it's a Class A felony.
yeah. Now, just like this
He
Waterbury
exposed
guy.
his penis
okay?
to me.
Doug Waterbury. They said he'd done this to several women over like 30 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you own all this property, and some broad rents $550 a month.
Some broad.
Okay, some broad. Yeah, I gotta stop saying that. Okay, $550 a month. If you're looking at one bed, you have a kid, and you're looking at $550 a month apartments, one bedroom, you and your kid. $550 is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Every month to come up with.
From that standpoint.
From that statement, that's a lot of money to come up
From
with.
the standpoint of, from this side of the table,
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's a goddamn, like,
It's a deal.
yeah, that's
What?
one less thing.
But yeah, for her though, for the
Yeah.
woman in this article,
Yeah, look at it from,
from her perspective,
look at it
that
from
is
their eyes, yeah.
a lot of money to come up with.
Their
okay?
point of view.
Now, this dude who owns all these attractions, his family owns a ton of houses in this little town.
A majority of them. They have a background in festivals.
Yeah.
They own the grounds where the festivals are on.
Yeah, yeah. They got money, okay? For him to just say, you know what? Listen, hard times, I get it. Give me your first month's rent, suck my cock, and we're square.
What? I'm sorry. Did you just squeeze that one in there?
What do you mean?
You said something about sucking your cock?
Oh, yeah, first month's rent, dick suck. You're good. You're good. Just, or you can give me the security deposit, but, head is good. Like, and to him, that shit is casual, and that was okay.
I know, but then that kind of goes back to the thing of like what was sexual assault 10 years ago is way different than
well,
it is.
even then, this was in 2012.
Yeah.
According to this article,
like even in 2012, like sexual assault,
we were still in college. When
was
this
like
happened.
when people were actually assaulted.
Yes, like
now today it's he showed me his nipple.
Yeah,
he showed me his nipple.
Or even then, like sexual assault when at this time had to be super overt. Like, I don't know, you're in the office, you slap Janice on the ass, how's it hanging, toots?
Yeah.
That was sexual assault.
2012, yes.
2012, that was sexual assault.
1972, no.
No, that was just...
Not even 1980.
That was just... Jim had his 3 martini lunch.
Yeah. Jim got into the brown a little early today.
Yeah. Switched over from the white, got into the brown. So
what do you have today, boys? Clear or brown?
I think a lot of this is, and as horrible as it sounds, I think a lot of this is just a sign that the world is changing.
Yeah, but the misogynistic society that he lived in once. He is a 60-year-old man.
Yeah.
Okay? That is the only excuse that I will make for him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? He is a 60-year-old man.
Which is crazy because 60 is not that old.
However, Yana, this man... I do declare, and I have my eyewitness, Father Onassis. He is here.
Yeah.
He is here.
Ladies. Boys.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys. That is a succulent, discreetly dressed boy. So Father Onassis.
Father Onassis looking in the corner.
He's here. I can understand.
Listen, Miss Winifred, your boy seems mighty poorly behaved. Might I recommend leaving him at my sleepaway camp this summer?
Okay, no. That one hits too close on the nose. You watch Neverland.
Father Onassis.
You watch Neverland.
That is a discreetly dressed boy, might I say.
Yes. He is just as sweet as a peach pie, let me tell you.
Bubbling peach cobbler of a young boy.
That's where I draw the line.
Yes.
A bubbling peach cobbler.
A bubbling peach cobbler of a sweet,
Yes,
sweet
Miss Winifred,
boy.
I have to tell you, your cream is delightful.
Oh, sweet Georgia Brown. Okay.
So he's the eyewitness, and yeah, and the Waterburies went to his camp, and that's where it started. But no, I digress. So circumstantially, I think it's just a matter of obviously. Don't do this. Okay,
No, you
like
can't do this. You can't do
just
this.
don't do it.
But and also reading deeper into the article where he would evict women that wouldn't sleep with him.
Like you don't do that either because
he would deny repairs on
yeah.
apartments.
See now that's
if he
just
wouldn't sleep with him.
negligence. Yeah, and
You
that
know, like-
and that's a whole nother issue.
Yeah, and that's totally.
Yeah.
If that's what was happening, totally fucked up.
Totally fucked up. And well, it's completely wrong.
Totally
Imagine
fucked
you
up.
renting. 5 years ago, you're renting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got an apartment.
Yeah.
You know, you got your lady there.
Yeah.
The landlord comes over.
Yeah.
You miss your rent.
Mhm.
No, I'm sorry. I'm a little tight this month. Well, if you go down on me, maybe we'll be all right. Like
He says that to me?
yeah, like directly to you.
To me. Like, if you go down on me, we'll be all right this month.
Yeah, you just cradle my balls in your mouth like I don't know, like 10 seconds.
You know what
Yeah.
I'd say?
Yes.
Nah. Like, nah, son, I'm good.
And I'm like, all right. Well, here's your eviction notice.
All right.
That's it.
Take it on the chin like a man. What do you want?
Like his balls on your chin.
Nah, I mean, seriously, like, okay. First of all, I ain't no hooker, but
I ain't no hook a slut. No, listen.
I fuck for free, okay? Actually, no. Daddy don't fuck for free. Coca-Cola cut the check.
Yeah, it's just, if you want us to whore your products, we will be sure to.
But here's the question, though. What kind of
Please
situation?
make checks payable to.
What kind of situation am I in? Am I like, I got nowhere to go?
No, you're in a. Well, I mean,
gotta suck this guy's dick.
yeah. But see, it is. I guess it is situational because
Yeah.
your situation, he'd be like, "You're gonna have to leave." It's like, all right, I'll just get a new apartment. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like-
and it's hard for me to
I
put
won't-
myself in that situation where it's like, I
Yeah.
got nowhere else to go.
So yeah, I guess from my because I kind of have the same perspective because I've struggled in my life. Like my upbringing was not like fruitful. I mean, there's a lot of turmoil and a lot of other things. We can take a deep dive on the real boys if you like, but I think what it is that you really don't understand unless you see the perspective of that person,
Yeah.
like being there. Like if I fly on the wall in that courtroom,
Yeah.
I've just been like, because you don't know what these people. Okay, because
Right.
I keep backtracking. There's something about that person's appearance as well. Like you just look at that person and you go, thigh tattoo, and you're like,
Yeah. And you know the picture in the article.
Yeah.
You're looking at the woman.
And I'm like,
and you're passing judgment on her.
and it's not intentional. It's
No.
just how I'm wired.
But I've
And I
met
think a lot
enough of I haven't met her specifically,
But
but I've met enough people that look like her
That I
to
know.
know how they are. And this is where this article gives me pause because I've known people that have managed properties before.
Yep.
And someone will be late on their rent or behind a couple of months and they go to their house like, listen, let's talk. What's going on? You missed a few months. And then they come straight out with, I'll suck your dick. Like shit like that. And so,
And it's just like, I don't think you understood the question.
yeah, like they will come straight out with
Let me rephrase.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to collect the money.
Yeah, I came here for money.
Yeah, I'll suck your dick. I didn't say that.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And these women have come straight out and said, like, like, I don't have it right now, but what else can I give you? Like,
It's like,
shit like that.
what do you got, a Twitch? Like, I just want the
Yeah.
money.
Like, no. Like, I can give you something better than money.
No, I got to tell you, I have to pay the water bill. Yeah, you licking your lips isn't going to do it for me. I'm sorry. Yeah. You winking either is not going to.
If you come back this way, the bedroom, I mean, My son Jaden is taking a nap.
Is he? Okay. Is there like a leak in the bathroom or something? Because I'm not going back there.
No,
I'm good.
No
Yep.
leak.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some pipes that you might be able to lay.
Yeah. This is a stone foundation, so there's no way that's happening.
I bought a new dildo.
Yeah. Okay. it goes like abruptly from just like an
like trying to be subtle
innuendos to just like. So I have this gigantic bottle of lube.
And I got a bottle of Hennessy.
Yeah. And it's like shit. I want some Hennessy.
Brought some. I didn't bring condoms. It's okay. I'm on the pill. Am I
salty?
Am I on the pill? Am I?
Yeah.
So part of that is I gotta wonder because this is a civil case, not a criminal case.
Correct. Yes.
So these women got paid, but I gotta wonder when the one broad, like she says in the article, like
this fucking hussy.
I didn't even like the apartment was in terrible condition. I didn't even want it, but I felt cornered. I had to suck his dick. Okay. And I'm not trying to victim blame here, but they go from saying she's in a terrible
victim shaming.
But they go from saying she's in this terrible situation.
You are a misogynistic son of a bitch.
I really am. But they're going from saying she's in this terrible situation.
Yes,
she's going to be homeless. She needs a place to stay. She doesn't have a lot of money, but the apartment's not that nice, but I sucked his dick. I don't know. I don't know.
There is some lines there's some blurred lines, and you have to be careful.
Know you want it.
No, we're not doing this. Nope.
So
that's already been talked about in the archives. We're done with Robin Thicke. He's got a pretty big hog on him, though. He really does. You can see the indentation of those pants.
Of course.
You know who doesn't have? I was gonna say, you know who doesn't have the big D energy that I believe is Pitbull.
Really?
Those pants are so tight, but I see like virtually no bulge.
Look it up, man.
Do I have to look harder?
Yeah.
I'm also not really like staring at his dick.
Well, here's the thing about Pitbull is that the suits are immaculately tailored.
They have to be.
And as the show goes on, like the pants get tighter and tighter.
That's true.
So really emphasizing
it's like the
bulge.
inseam just gets like pulled in more and more.
No. Pitbull's packing heat. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some carefully crafted bulge pictures. Now, it's all about the inseam on the pants.
True.
So as the inseam on the pants like creeps further and further up the thigh.
Yeah, because it's getting tight.
It creates a pouch.
Yeah, we're talking like maybe 7-8 inches of inseam, or probably 6 inches of inseam. And it's just like it's basically like imagine like you're a snake in a cage, but you're an oversized snake.
Yes.
Okay. Only the head can pop out.
Yes.
That's essentially what we're looking at here.
Yeah. Well, what they do is basically the inseam of the pants. Normally, it stops.
How the fuck did we get on this topic?
Somehow you brought up
I said
Pitbull being
I'm sorry.
well endowed.
I did because I guess I'm not looking at it.
Well, what they do though is on most pants, depending on the rise,
the pleats, the pants,
the inseam is supposed to stop just shy of the balls.
Of the balls, yeah.
Okay. And what happens is the tailor is carefully eliminating part of the rise of these pants, but they lie in the same place. So they start creeping closer and closer to the balls, to the point where the balls are out and proud in the pants. All right. And that is accentuating the bulge. So Pitbull, from what I understand, shouts out to Andrew, has a great live show. And he's constantly changing suits like throughout the set. And as the show goes on, the bulge gets bigger and bigger to accentuate the excitement.
It gets to the point where it's like the Goodyear blimp. It's just this oversized pack of heat.
Yeah.
And it's just, oh my God.
Just a heat-seeking missile
in
Pitbull's pants, because he knows he's going to have another number one hit that's going to be on like the newest Fast and Furious movie soundtrack.
Hobbs and Shaw in Theater New Year.
You know it's true.
Yeah.
So
for the people, by the people.
Mr. Worldwide.
Daddy. And it's going to be and it's always just like the same like melodramatic beat.
Yeah.
Just
by the way, I think I've talked about this on the podcast before. Follow Pitbull on Twitter.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah, that was one of our early episodes.
Yeah, just follow him on Twitter. Yeah. It's great.
Because it's honestly just it's one of his song lyrics, and then it's just like pictures of like half naked women on a beach, and that's it.
Yeah, or like him like just loving life or like performing.
Yeah. And he's just like, I just want to thank God for being so great.
Yeah,
Dale. And it's just like him with a bottle of champagne, and it's like Dom Perignon on the beach.
Yeah, like live your life every day, and then it's just like him with like two women next to him on stage, like Dale.
That's the thing, though. Is like I saw Pitbull on The View the other day, and that's when I knew everybody's. That's when I knew, fuck, he's really made it now. Like
Pitbull made it years ago.
I know, but he was on The View, and like that, that core audience is 50+ women.
Oh,
I mean, like middle-aged women.
Yeah.
And my dude is walking out there, and he is looking dapper as fuck.
Of course.
White pants.
Yes.
White shoes.
Yes.
Blue blazer.
Yes.
And it's sterling, and it is pretty.
Yes.
And every single mom there is just, oh my God, I fucking love Pitbull.
Doing the mom shuffle.
Doing the mom shuffle, yeah. They're just like Ricky Lake back in the 90s, just like, yeah!
Yeah, Pitbull.
And yeah, for real. They love that shit. And I didn't realize it until I'm watching it. Because I only turn on The View for like little like political snippets and stuff there. But then I saw like the amount of people that watched like that episode, even just like on like YouTube and stuff. And I'm like, holy shit balls.
Yeah.
People really like this guy a lot. Because I also think he's like very approachable because he's bald and he's not that big, but he's just like, he's very put together, and obviously he's got a thundercock.
He's well dressed, pretty handsome.
Yeah, but he's for a bald guy very handsome, you know. And it's just, and I also, the money helps. I mean, the money definitely helps.
Or at least he has to have some monies.
Oh my God, he's got so much money.
Yeah. But the
dude just slaps his logo on everything.
All I'm saying is I am so proud of Pitbull.
I am too.
Because I remember.
No, you're turning. You're turning right now.
What? How am I turning?
Because you were just like, I am so proud of Pitbull. That's what he wants.
No, I'm not turning. I'm just saying, I remember mowing the lawn when I was like 14 years old.
Oh, God.
Listening to that song "Kulo" by Pitbull and Lil Jon.
I loved that song when it first came
that was
out.
a jam. And I'm like mowing the lawn.
Gonna
like,
shake
listen.
that thing, baby.
Yeah.
I ain't even know. Kulo.
Got the nigga.
Oh, I was like,
Y quiere tremendo culo.
I'm like, holy shit.
I'm in for ore mané. Get chica. Get okay.
That was my like reggaeton like Sean Paul Pitbull phase.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody had it. Don't you fucking act like you didn't. Every boy that is listening to this show had a Sean Paul phase.
But I remember like
Pitbull. You
oh,
did.
absolutely. But I remember Pitbull, like the video for that song, Lil Jon's in it.
It was like black and white. And they
was
had,
it?
Yeah, the original cut was like it black and white, and then it would like wave in between color, and then it would just be like him just kind of just like just watching two booties bouncing back and forth together, and he's just like bouncing his head in between.
I just remember Pitbull wearing oversized jean shorts, a oversized basketball jersey that had the Cuban flag on it.
Yep.
He's wearing Air Force Ones. It's a pretty urban video
for what 2004.
Yeah, and then you fast forward to now. And Pitbull is wearing
like
meticulously tailored
suits that enhance every part of his body.
Has an incredible live show.
Idale. That's the thing. It's like I understand it.
I get it.
Like he is jock jams for the 21st century. Like he is just like
him and Flo Rida.
Florida
figured it out. They were like, we're gonna go the urban route, and then they realized something. They got a pop hit, and they were like, shit,
this is
where we want to stay.
Man, I want to stay in this
lane. Money
lane.
is. Yeah. I don't have to worry about people getting stabbed at my shows.
Yeah,
it's all 12-year-old white girls and like suburban moms singing my shit.
And that's what I'm looking for.
These are desk jams. Yeah.
And that's why I don't like them, because I prefer my lane of artist to be murdered at any moment.
Okay.
That's what I like. Okay?
Listen.
I believe the great
get your money, boo.
I believe the great street poet Lil Scrappy once said, "You don't want to be dead in the street with a mouthful of blood and a soul full of heat." That's the lane I want my rappers to stay in.
Okay, so you want to end up like Boonk.
Stay in it. Ooh, good transition. They don't call him the best color guy in the game for nothing. Boonk Gang, whole lot of gang shit. He had a week.
Hold on, John Gabbana, aka Boonk Gang, aka whole lot of gang shit. AKA Fat, Face Tat Don, AKA Bloody Mouth, AKA Busted Teeth, AKA. I'm done with that. Boonk got Kanye.
Boonk didn't get Kanye. So Kanye got in a car accident. Boonk got snuffed in the face.
Yeah.
So it's a circulating video on the interwebs now. So Boonk Gang, whole lot of gang shit. He is a favorite of the Boyz. a noble citizen, a face tat connoisseur. So there's a viral video going around where my dude is, talking that shit.
Yeah.
Talking some shit.
You want to talk some shit?
Talk some shit. He was talking some shit, and then somebody finally hit him because he was talking that shit. He's all over the internet where he's a habitual shit talker.
Yes.
He's posting videos back in the day on Instagram where he's just fucking big booty bitches from the side.
He was.
Yeah. Posted it on our Instagram page once.
Yeah.
So,
Big old dick.
yeah.
Boy got a hog on him.
We're talking about Pitbull. This dude, I don't even think he can wear jeans.
Blessed.
That's how big it is. Yeah. It's like
Blessed. Big
God,
old.
call that thing Seabiscuit.
Yeah. Big old.
Big old Johnson.
Small maple tree. Just a big old.
Got himself a baby leg. Jesus.
Nice cockers.
Yeah, good cocker spaniel there.
Good old.
So
old
he
meat.
got whacked in the face by a much smaller man, which is the funniest part. The dude had to be like 4'11", maybe
Something like
4'11" tops.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Angry Bagel guy, like 4'11" tops. Snuffed him out. And what does a good internet Elorian do? But go right to Twitter and go right to Instagram and post the fact that he's got a busted jaw.
Yep.
Where he got hit so hard, both sides of his jaw got broken.
Yeah.
So both sides of it. Well, he's got a blood-filled mouth, and he's to the point where he's just sucking the blood out through one of those hoses in the hospital. The nurses can't even handle it. They're just like, "You'd fucking do this."
Yeah, you got it,
So
bro.
yeah, so he's just like doing
You don't
that.
have insurance.
You don't got insurance. Ha ha. Gang shit.
A whole lot of gang shit.
So my dude has now got his jaw wired shut.
Yep.
He drinks a booster for breakfast and an insure for dessert. He's got no choice. But I think that's what it comes down to is cyberbullying, and we should never. I'm just kidding. I'm never going to get on that high horse.
No.
As people that I think we're to the point now where I think we have enough of a following where I think we have a platform where we can talk about the topics that the boys really need to hear about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's not our president is a racist.
Okay.
It's not preteens selling their bathwater.
Okay.
Okay. It's not hashtag whatever. This is what I need to talk about today.
Yeah.
Okay? The point of the boys and the point of this show is to give you a platform to talk about the things that matter the most.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay.
And I think the hardest hitting topic, and it's something that we haven't talked about the most, is I don't have a problem with the word moist.
Really?
I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
And I think this is a topic that we need to talk about.
Okay.
I have no issue. Okay?
You have no issue.
I have no issue with the word moist.
Okay.
I think if you say it with a lisp, it's a bit of a problem.
Moist.
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 Yeah, see, it's just, it hits me the wrong way.
Yeah.
But that's what, this is the hardest hitting topic, I think, of today's generation. Because somebody said it to me today, unfazed.
Okay.
No issue.
So you're not what did they say moist in regard to?
It's hot today.
Okay.
It
so
was,
they said that they were feeling moist.
Yeah, so it was like 99 degrees today. It was
it was hot. It was
hot as hot as hot as donkey's balls outside.
What the blue blazes?
Yeah. What in the Sam hell is going on? It was hot.
Yeah.
Orifices of your body are sticking to one another.
Yes.
And having a conversation, blah blah blah, and it's just like, man, I was just feeling moist in regions of my body, and I'm just like, same,
moist.
That's it. And somebody chimed in. I just heard that snarl. I'm like, what the fuck you got to say? Say it with your chest.
Say it, motherfucker.
Yeah, what the fuck you got to say? And they're like, I don't like the word moist. I'm like, why?
Now, was this a man or a woman?
Woman.
Okay.
Now, I believe it is sex oriented.
Okay.
This is not Zim or Zer. This is male female here.
Yes.
Males, I think, have less of a problem with the word moist.
I think you're right.
But I think the way that it hits a female's ears and their anatomy, I think there's a problem with it.
So when you say, "Oh man, it's so moist out here," now
people go, "Yeah,"
but I feel like moist is fine when you're talking about cake.
I just lick the microphone.
Yeah, good job, man. I think moist
It
is fine
doesn't
when
taste very good.
I think mine smells like jupe. It's wonderful. Jupe, jupe. Spray it. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Wonderful, right?
That is. Oh, I can taste it.
Yeah, you gotta give it a minute.
I'm gonna throw
You
up.
gotta give it a minute.
I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Yeah, wash down some wine. That you all bitch made, not drinking a wine. Look at you. Drink it, bitch.
That's the poison.
Fucking bitch. Drink that fucking wine, bitch. Dirty slut.
Shut up.
Drink the wine.
I want to suck your dick.
Spill that wine. Taste that purr. Spill that wine. Yeah. Singing Isley Brothers songs.
I was
going to
say, that sounds like the Isley Brothers. Nice. Yeah. Ugh. This episode was brought to you by Jupe. Jupe. Burns so good.
Yeah. Yeah, it burns so good. Spill that wine. Yeah. Listen,
Yes.
if you're an uncle at a barbecue this summer,
for real.
and you put that shit on, ooh.
Yeah.
Or you put on Between the Sheets,
Shit.
ooh.
You're gonna have sex with your wife.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
We're gonna have hot, steamy love.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's gonna be moist.
Oh my God. Enough of the singing. Let's make love. That is said in this. Going back though, this made me think of this. Going back to 2012 and how things were just different. I was watching Aziz Ansari's newest stand-up special on
Don't
Netflix. You seen
spoil it.
I'm not going to spoil it, but
It's in my queue.
he did bring something to my attention.
His sexual assault allegations?
No,
I know that's how it starts.
He did,
so.
yeah. In that special, he talks about how things are just not nearly as acceptable as they were, and it's not from that long ago.
Yeah, true.
Remember we were watching The Hangover like recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's one scene in that movie where Bradley Cooper says,
Ken Jeong jumps out of the.
no, not that
Oh,
part.
okay.
Bradley Cooper says, like, while they're in the Mercedes sitting outside of what's his name's house?
Stew.
Yeah, Stu's house. He's like, paging Dr. Faggot. You couldn't put that in a movie now.
I know. It's odd.
Paging Dr. Faggot. Yeah, he put that in the movie.
Yeah, but
And apparently
but
it was
that
in the trailer.
I know. It no. It was a dubbed over version of the trailer.
Yeah.
The Red Band trailer wasn't. Yes.
Yeah, it was in the trailer for the movie.
That's funny. It is
I know,
funny
it's
though.
funny, but you can't do that shit anymore.
And he was yelling that in a suburban neighborhood.
Yes.
That movie was filmed in 2011.
Yes.
When was that movie? Actually, when was that? No, that came out not
What
2011.
year did The Hangover come out?
08? 07?
No.
No, longer than that?
No, it was like 2010. Let's see. The
No,
Hangover.
I thought it was like 08 or 09.
No.
You sure?
No, you're right. 2009.
Yeah.
That movie came
Fuck
out
you, I
10
was-
years ago.
fuck you, I was right.
You're right. You're
I was
right.
gonna say-
So that movie came out 10 years ago. It means
Listen,
they filmed
son.
it probably in like 2008.
Pop culture and dead presidents. I got you.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You need me for that trivia team? Pop culture and dead
Hey.
presidents. They should just have a category called that.
they should.
All
They
right.
should.
Tonight's category is pop culture and dead
Drink
presidents.
a wine, ho.
I am drinking it.
Drink.
I got to drive.
Okay.
Pull up.
Drink.
Headshot.
Drink.
Sit
Drink.
down.
So,
Stand up.
you were talking about the word moist.
I was talking about the word moist because I think it's, listen, I got on my soapbox and I said the boys we have a plea.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We hit a certain, how you say, je ne sais quoi.
Okay.
And I always answer with genocide what?
Mm-hmm.
And my thought is there's the topics of today are so riddled
Mm-hmm.
in agendas.
Okay.
They're riddled in other people's agendas, but they're also riddled in sensitivity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That even to the point where I say the word moist, everybody fucking freaks out. Like,
No.
Wait, I don't like the way it says that it objectifies women. The word moist.
Really? Really?
Moist.
Let's look at the
I'm also
dictionary
objectifying
definition.
my this chocolate cake as well.
Okay. Here's the definition of moist. Slightly wet, damp, or humid.
Yeah.
Of the eyes wet with tears.
It was hot as fuck today. It was humid.
Of a climate.
Moist.
Rainy.
What was today? 95 and raining?
Yeah, and it rained. Today was a moist day.
Yeah, I was going to say. Today was moist.
Moist.
You're touching my leg right now when you say it.
Moist.
kind of hot.
Under the table, of course.
Under the table,
Moist.
not in the doorway.
Yeah. Moist.
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 I don't have a problem with it. Hot
It's-
take. Hottest take of the week.
Now, I will say this. Would you describe a vagina, and this is where they have
No,
the issue,
nope.
as
See-
slightly wet, damp, or humid?
Well, technically, yes.
Yeah?
Technically.
Of the eyes wet with tears? Would you do?
Say that to your wife tonight.
Yeah. Or of a climate, rainy?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell it
You
to
have
my...
you have a wet with tears vagina, babe. How's that going to go over?
Probably not well.
Not well.
No.
No.
Yeah, look at my girlfriend dead in her eyes. Be like, wow. I haven't really thought about it until just now, but
You know what? You're right. Slightly wet.
slightly wet.
It's slightly wet.
Oh,
man.
God. So, you have anything else?
Speaking of moist.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Just, I don't know. This is out of left field. Boys, we haven't finished this bottle of wine yet,
I
but
know.
it's got me thinking. The word moist in general has me thinking back to like when I lost my virginity. Like this this thought like just came to my head immediately, and I was like,
Stupidest thing I've ever
it's
heard.
dumb as hell. But I
I
just
was
remember
thinking about the
like,
word moist, and I was just like, I'm a man now.
No. Okay. It just made me like think about like mid stroke. I'm thinking like, I understand why they call it a snatch now. Because it's easier to go in than it is to pull out.
Huh.
Oh, shit. What is that?
You got a new follower.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Finally, sponsorship. It ain't Burger King money, but it's close.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, by the way, follow us on Twitter, Instagram,
Yeah.
at WineBoysPod.
Jesus, my eyes are itchy.
You okay?
Yeah.
Is that stink bug? Where the fuck is that thing?
I don't know where that fucking
I thought it was going to jump on me. The way you were looking at it, like it was like a goddamn tarantula, just like blowing over the
just like
floor.
watching it.
You're just like, don't move. It's a dragon.
Shh.
Shh. You're going to scare it. But yeah, that's funny, I guess.
Did you ever have that thought when you were...
When I was like,
Okay.
when I lost my virginity.
Well,
why
you
they
don't need
call
to
it a
go into like
snatch?
full on story mode of losing your virginity, but just do you remember any specific thoughts the first time you were inside of a woman?
Yeah, don't come. That was like the first thing.
Okay.
First thing that popped in my head was do not come.
Uh huh.
It wasn't very long.
Oh, of course
Yeah,
not.
It was a $1.30. $1.30 if I was lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty much the first thing. It's like, just don't come.
Yeah. Okay.
That seems like the right thing.
Well, obviously, the first thought is like, oh, I'm doing it, and then
No, my first thought was, I'm in, don't come.
okay.
Yep.
My first thought was, I'm doing it,
And again.
then the next thought is like, don't come yet, and then it's like, that's why they call it a snatch, and it's like, oh, don't come, I'm coming.
Yeah.
And that was it.
No, like my thought was just like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like don't come. And then my second thought was, man, I'm hungry.
Okay, and that was when you were done.
No, that was when I was inside.
Oh,
Maybe it was the whole taco thing,
okay.
you know, shape.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, tacos sound good right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I just distinctively remembering like, that's why they call it a snatch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
Share a story with us. It does not have to be that intimate, but share a story with us.
So I lost my virginity back when I was, I don't know. What do you want?
Anything.
I'm not like I said. My book is pretty reserved.
Come on now.
No.
I've shared plenty of stories with the boys.
I know you have, but like I feel like I have good, I've got good material, and I want to save it for when I get on stage.
Give us a throwaway.
All right.
Give us a throwaway. Give us a story.
All right. I wrote it down. Hold on a second. You caught me unprepared. I wrote it down. Hold on.
You really did?
No,
Okay.
I haven't. Let's see. Oh, I actually have a really funny story.
Okay.
I was going to save it for. I kind of want to save it for the stage. It's a pretty good bit. I'm gonna tell you.
Well, here's the thing: is you can start workshopping it now. And
I know
you can
that's
always,
true. That's true. Yeah,
You can always add on to it.
that's true. Yeah. So, Because I was having a conversation with my mom the other day because I wanted to get like the background of like how her and my father met. So I got like the whole story. Okay, so this is a good one. Okay.
Okay.
So my mom was in her I think she was 20. She worked at a ground round. You familiar with the old chain, the ground round?
No. Did they have them here, or was it
They
like
did.
a
So,
New Jersey thing?
No, this was in New York. Oh, I'm sorry, this was New Jersey, but yeah, it was across the Northeast. So there was actually a ground round in Syracuse.
Okay.
It was in the east side of town.
Okay.
Okay, so the ground round.
Is this where they met?
So they met at a ground round. This was in New Jersey.
Okay.
My mom was a waitress at a ground round. Okay, so the ground round, the best way I can describe it is take the best parts of your grandmother's house and like the shittiest fun house you've ever been to.
Okay.
Like it's got green and yellow wallpaper all over the place, and it's got these rickety like wood booths. So it takes like grandma's basement, and then like the movie It, like came together and fucked and made a restaurant. Like that's the ground round.
Okay.
Maz sticks, banana sandwich, so good. It's like they fried them in actual mozzarella sticks.
The mozzarella sticks are fried in mozzarella sticks.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, oh my God. It's like they took the oil from the mozzarella sticks and they were just like, you know what, why don't we just keep refrying it in mozzarella sticks?
It's a mozzarella stick wrapped in a mozzarella stick.
Yeah, it's a mozzarella stick.
What's better than a mozzarella stick?
Two.
So what Jay-Z said, what's better than one billionaire? Two,
exactly.
But this is mozzarella
Yeah,
sticks.
but this is mozzarella sticks. You know, me and Hove are on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
So the old story goes is my father approached this restaurant and he was eating a salad.
Okay.
Very healthy thing to do.
Of course.
He's eating a salad.
Health conscious.
I guess, it comes with a side salad.
Okay.
So he's eating a salad. The waitress, my mother, asks him, what would you like on that salad? He goes, I like Thousand Island dressing. She goes, okay. Puts Thousand Island dressing on the salad. Doesn't think anything of it. My mom walks away. My father, the poet laureate that he is, waitress, could you come here for a second? She walks back over. There's something wrong with the salad. It only has 999 islands. And that was the hook, line, and sinker that made me get born.
Wow.
Sorry, miss, the salad, it won't work.
And that was your dad's
What's wrong with it?
opening line.
This salad only has 999 islands.
Okay, that was your dad's opening line to get your mom.
That was his.
That was his opening
his
line.
lofty goal.
That was how he got in.
Yep. And it worked. It fucking worked.
That is funny.
Doesn't that explain me and a lot? Like, it doesn't kind of
Yeah.
explain, because I love me a good dad joke. But, excuse me, miss, the fact that he has the audacity to, in a crowded restaurant, just approach the waitress with, she's in the service industry. There's very slim chances that this is going to work out.
Yeah.
Okay?
He shot a shot, though.
He shot a shot, back in 1989.
Yeah.
Or in 87. I don't fucking remember. Jean jackets were cool.
Of course. Of course.
Excuse me, miss. This dressing only has 999 islands.
Wow.
And I was like, wow.
Wow.
It explains a lot about me. And then a couple of years later, I was conceived. So,
wow.
All based on some Thousand Island dressing. So when I go to a salad bar, I spit in it every time. Fuck this dressing.
Like the shit.
Yeah. On a Reuben, though, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good. I forgo the Russian dressing because
my story of how my dad met my mom is not as
good,
campy.
I'd say it can't be a shit, right?
Yeah. My story is a little. What happened? My mom and my dad went to the same high school. My dad basically saw my mom and was like, "Ooh, I want that." And
ooh, scrumptious.
How do I get in? I know her brother.
Oh.
Because my mom was like a year behind my dad in
your
school.
Your father's a true businessman.
My mom
Yeah.
Yep.
Connections.
Yeah, my mom was a year behind my dad in
He's
school.
working
but,
the game already.
Yeah, but my uncle was in my dad's graduating class.
Okay.
They knew each other, so my dad made a point to start hanging out with my mom's brother, now my uncle, more often, and he used that as his way to get to my mom. That's pretty much it.
That's the way it's supposed to be. It's
I
not
guess.
supposed to be like, excuse me, miss, this dressing only has 999.
Listen, your daddy was out here finessing, okay? And let me tell you, he probably had.
He wasn't dripping in it though.
There was a certain charm in the way he said it.
I know.
And
I can think of myself saying it, and I immediately get sick.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Well, I know you wouldn't say something that cheesy, but you've said some cheesy shit.
Yeah, but it's funny.
Girl, your eyes,
The ocean blue.
ocean blue. Listen, do I know any lines my dad said to my mom? No. I don't know any. He wouldn't share. Because he probably recalled some of them.
Sit down, motherfucker.
He probably recalled some of them, and he was like, I can't believe I said that shit.
Yep.
Shit's gay.
Yeah.
No, I can't say that.
No. Paging. No.
Paging doctor.
Yeah. See, even you felt comfortable saying it. You already
Yeah.
said it twice in the show.
Yeah.
Well, there was one last thing I did want to touch on, and then we'll get up out of here.
Okay.
We'll get outside. We'll get out of the Boyz. So on Sunday we had a lovely house cleaning session. We cleaned the house, and then we proceeded to sit down on the couch for 6 hours and watch consecutive episodes of Khloe Kardashian's Revenge Body.
Okay.
Have you ever watched that show?
Yes.
Okay.
I have.
Okay. New title. Ready? Fat people crying.
Yeah.
fat people that don't understand what they want to be crying.
Yes.
My favorite part is just the reveal.
Okay.
Because it's always like, I love the trainers because they all have like their own lane. So you got like super nerdy science guys just like, I am going to teach your body to lose weight by juice cleanses.
Phytonutrients
And juice cleanses. Then you got like this big...
Watch your macros.
Yeah, you got big brolic Australian guys that are just like, oh, go fucking love yourself, mate. You got to love yourself. you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know that they're paying him to talk like this?
I know.
Because normally he's like, get your fucking ass up that hill.
Yeah.
You fucking run.
Yeah.
Is that an Australian accent?
I don't know. I just imagine like Russell Crowe.
I just imagine a rhotic accent.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Oi, get the fuck up the hill.
Wait, what
That's
is it?
Cockney, yeah.
Yeah, whatever it is.
I can't do Australian.
I can't do it
That's
either.
a toughie. But
there's rhotic and non-rhotic accents.
it's going to be a good day. Yay. Oi. But yeah, so, that's my favorite part of the show, though, is each trainer has their own lane. So you got like, super smart trainer who happens to be bald. Of course he's bald because he's like Lex Luthor. He's like the Lex Luthor of dietitians.
Yeah.
He's just like, we're going to juice cleanse you for like 3 weeks and you're going to lose weight. And this lady's like, oh my God, I lost 14 pounds already. I'm shitting a lot, but I lost 14 pounds.
Yeah.
And then you got like super like crazy, like I used to be a rugby player and I am this big, strong Australian. And it's just like this
You
guy.
always need the guy with the non-rhotic accent.
Yep.
And he's just like,
Yeah.
oi.
And he's just an angry, he's not angry. He's just like always like positive. Like,
Yeah.
you got to make sure you get your weights in. You got to do all your, no more shrimps on the barbie. Like
No more shrimps on the barbie.
yeah, like that guy.
Fucking run.
Fucking run.
Run.
Yeah.
Run.
And then you got like
No treats.
no
treats.
And then you got like the one girl that came
No
up with
tasty cakes.
Okay. Then you got the one girl who got like her start in like dance, but she's very nimble.
I'm a dancer.
I'm a dancer, but I also know how to do like
Kickball
artistry.
change.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it's always like the fattest person that does that course because it's super
course.
high intensity cardio.
Yeah.
So they're just like, oh my God, you want me to balance myself while also balancing all this weight? And she goes, fucking yeah, I had to do it my entire life. Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, or like balancing this weight
Yeah.
while running 6 miles an hour.
And then you have
is really a metaphor for life.
Yeah, true.
And how you're trying to balance your career, your love life, the man who dumped you.
And then my next favorite is the special cases.
Okay.
Okay, so you got military man with PTSD.
Yep.
You got overweight former football player.
Yes.
And then you have like overweight, needy, like Indian girl who's privileged.
Yeah.
That's always how it is. So you got like the military guy who gets put with like the guy that was in the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
And he's seen some shit. But he's got this ridiculous workout program that like gets into his point, and then at the end of the show, they're on a mountain and they're crying because they're talking about. It's true.
It
and
is.
and they're just like, and he's just like, oh, you know, like I will never pretend like I know what it's like, but it's the same washed up montage of just like, you know, we lost a lot of good men back there, and it's just like, okay, so we understand why we're positioning these two people together. Okay, overweight.
My ex-boyfriend
Yeah.
was mentally abusive.
And
He
then
always
and then he
talked
fucked
about
my sister.
My
and
weight, and then he fucked my best friend.
and he
Kayla.
fucked her right in the butt. And then there was like fat former football player who was like,
Yeah.
listen, man, like if I kept to it, I would have been in the NFL. You know, one of my teammates is in the NFL. And then I started eating cakes.
Yeah.
And then I gained 50 pounds. And then the dude that like is whipping him into shape is just like, motherfucker, flip this tire. And it's like, if you can't flip this tire, get off this field, pussy. Just like,
Yeah.
yes.
They gotta hit him in like what he knows.
It hits him right in the feels. And then the best part is always like, I just want to make my dad proud. And then it's always the
Oh my
over-initiated dad. It's the over-initiated dad that's just like, I made, you know, Charles was a hell of a football player.
Charles.
Charles was a hell of a football player. You know, if he just kept his head on straight, he would have went D1. But you know what? You know, he had to settle. But but he got his shit together, and and he almost made it. Almost made it.
He was this close.
He was this close.
Charles could throw a pigskin over the mountains.
Yeah, but no. So Charles is a D end at this point.
Yeah.
So and then he just got like that stress of dad's like shadow weight. So he's just gaining 40 pounds just because I like Hot Pockets, man. Like I just like I play video games and eat Hot Pockets. So so that happened.
Yeah.
He got his Hot Pockets weight. And then he loses it like right away. Because the thing about the football player is that he's like 6'4", but he's like 275. So he's just fat 275.
Yeah.
And then he just tightens up. And then
That's
he becomes
it. Everything
6'4".
just-
Yes. And he becomes 6'4", 230, rock hard abs.
Yeah.
And still, after the montage is over and he's just like, Dad, you proud? He can't even like use adjectives that he makes, like he's proud of his son. He'd be like, my son's come a really long way. I'm very accomplished at what he did. He won't say proud.
Yeah.
He won't say proud. He'd be like, he's accomplished.
You know what?
Yeah.
He's achieved a lot.
Yeah.
Over these last few weeks.
Yeah. He looks good.
He looks good.
Looks fit.
Hopefully he keeps it up.
Just like this motherfucker's still a little chubby. Like and he's got abs and he looks good.
Yeah.
And then it's like the last person who is like this is my favorite person on any of these shows, who is the entitled fat person who's just like, I just like being fat because I like being fat. Okay? Taco Tuesday is like fucking Taco Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I just like tacos. And it's just like, okay. And then this girl comes out and she's just like, I come from a very rich family in India. And I got fat because my family let me come to America. and then I lost all my privileges and I had to clean my own house. And I was like, that's bullshit. And I'm like, oh. I was like, I really hope this girl gets like the worst trainer. And then first week, trainer is like this Serena Williams crazy athlete, and she is standing on the top of a hill.
Yeah.
And she's like, bitch, run up the hill. And she's just
Run
like,
up here, shake my hand.
basically, and the girl's like, I don't run or walk. And she's like, I'm sorry, what did you say? She goes, I don't like to walk. And she's like, you better fucking learn how to walk. and she jogs her ass up the hill, and she's like, I'm so-and-so. We're going to go to the beach now and run like 4 miles. And it's just repetitive, just like, I am going to make you hate me until you love me. You know?
But you're gonna fucking hate me.
But you're going to hate me, but you're going to love me.
Yeah.
And this girl, like, it's always the same trainer. It's like 3 weeks in, she's got to go to Chloe, and she's like, I don't think this bitch is going to make it.
Yeah. That's
like-
part of that's part of the formula of the show. She's
like,
like, I don't know if she's gonna make it. Like she's not making
Yeah.
really much strides at all. And then they
Listen,
have like
I'm just telling her to get up at 5:45 a.m. It's not that big a deal. I
And
do
then
it
they
every
have to
day.
go to the cut scene of like her like huffing and puffing as she trying to make it
And
up
she's
the
just
hills.
dying. She's dying and always complaining.
I just don't know if I keep doing this.
Yeah.
And then they cut back. Make it, man. And then they got to cut to the scene of like after the workout, like she's binging on like fried chicken or some shit. It's just like
no, like this girl, like that was the thing. She had one cheat meal. And she like fessed up to the trainer. So she was like, how's your diet been? She goes, I got a confession to make. She's like, I went
to McDonald's.
Yeah, it was basically like that. And she's like, what, bitch? She's like, I'm sorry, what did you just say? She's like, I hate this. And she's like, I don't know if you're taking this seriously. I think we should just quit. And meanwhile, she's
cut
like,
the commercial.
We should just quit. Meanwhile, she's lost like 12 pounds and she's like looking better.
Yeah.
And then like they cut to a scene where they're like in a parking garage, like it's in Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
And then she's just like, I need to know if you're going to take this seriously. And it's like 6:05 a.m. And she's just like, I need to know if you're going to take this seriously. So, are you in or are you out? And they just like dramatic cutscenes, back and forth, like trainer, person, trainer, student.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm in. I'll be here at 5:45 every day. She's like, good. And then she breaks away. And then it just goes to the montage and just like, it's a montage. And it's just like her just working out, like punching the heavy bag.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't really like running, but
it's
like I'm
never
really
flattering watching a fat person punch the heavy bag.
I know, because there's always like unless you're Andy Ruiz, who's a goddamn legend.
Yeah, but he's
like a trained boxer.
Yeah,
he's a fat trained boxer.
No, but normally they're just going like,
I'm just trying to lose weight, but I can't open my arms because of the rolls.
Yeah,
and just, like
they're just
and
they're that's how they're breathing, and like their face all red and puffy.
They're fighting and dying all at the same time.
Like it's just like Jesus, gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah. But then it's just like, and then they get to the reveal, like the end of the show, and it's just like, Dad, I hope you're proud of me. I lost 40 pounds. And he's just like, I look fat now.
Dad's just like,
cool. But then like he gets on a diet plan, and it's just like, and then it goes to like the end of the episode and runs to the credits. It's like, Dad also lost 62 pounds. And it's like, wow.
Whoa. Dropped it like that too.
Like that.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah. But those shows are just, they're amazing to me. Yeah. And I couldn't stop watching it because I'm like...
Oh, it's a formula.
I know,
This is designed specifically to draw you in.
I know, but it's like... I get why people like this. I wanted to hate it. I'm not a Kardashian guy. I don't need to keep up with the Kardashians. I need to keep up with Kanye because, I mean, that's a chore in itself.
Well, that's yay.
That's a full day. That's a heck of a day.
Yeah.
Imagine being Kanye's publicist.
Listen, at this point in time... Anyone who works for Kanye is like, listen, keep your head down, just keep making sneakers. Because he has made...
You crazy for this one, yeah?
He has, I think, what, $150 million off of those sneakers?
I know, which is
crazy.
They are great shoes, yeah.
The amount of money he's made off of those sneakers, but every time he goes to make music and starts saying controversial shit, everybody's just like, I'm
going to buy those shoes less. It's like... Maybe we can pivot to these $90 T-shirts.
Now, in all fairness, if people are talking about you, you're gonna get eyes on whatever you're doing, right?
True.
But when the numbers are not matching up, the streaming numbers are not matching up to the bad press you're getting, that's when it's time to refocus on things. And I don't think his last project got as many listens as some of his previous projects have. And
listen, man.
At this point, I understand if his people are just like, listen, yay, we've ran the numbers.
Stick to the shoes.
Stick to the shoes, bro. You're making a lot more money.
You're making a lot of money on these shoes.
You're making a lot of money on these shoes, all right?
Yeah.
And
have you bought a pair? Have you like looked at a pair of Yeezys?
I haven't bought a pair, but I've looked.
I'm due.
The problem with Yeezys is that
they should sponsor the show.
Well, that.
Yeah.
Listen, if I was given a pair of Yeezys, awesome. But also, like, it's kind of tough to just buy a pair of Yeezys. So oftentimes you end up kind of having to pay like those reseller prices,
which is like $400.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. Like even if I go on like StockX right now, right?
Yeah, that's my problem. Is that like I'll start taking I'll go down the sneaker rabbit hole.
Yeah,
and I'll have a pair of like $425 shoes in my cart, and I go.
I'm on StockX. I was looking at watches. Let's switch over to So sneakers.
Sneakers.
Okay, first pair of Yeezys
You got a
that
blue.
pop up.
You got a blue Yankee fitted on with those sneakers.
It's funny though. First pair of sneakers that pop under
Yeezys.
like are Yeezys that are most
Yeah.
popular. You look at like the 350 V2s, right? And I look
they're
at
so
them
nice.
in a size.
Are you doing white on white?
They are they're the white ones. These
Yeah.
ones.
See, that's what I want.
They're like the cream ones. They're not the all
White
white
on
ones.
cream, yeah.
Yeah. And I look at these and I'm like, all right, Daddy wants a size. Daddy wants a 12.
Oh, okay.
Big dick energy.
Big dick energy. I was gonna say.
All right. So a shoe that normally retails for what, 250? 267, which isn't that bad.
Wait, I would say that's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
You should just buy those.
Maybe I should.
Yeah, fuck the kids' house.
It's my birthday, right?
Yeah. Close.
My birthday's next week. Give
Wait,
me
what
some
is it?
Yeezys. Huh?
Wait.
You know what my birthday is.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, no, I do.
No, you don't.
It's Wednesday.
No, it's not.
Wait. Saturday.
Nope.
It's Tuesday.
You don't know my birthday.
Yes, I do.
You've said every day but.
Oh, it's Monday.
I'm hurt. Nope.
It's Tuesday.
Nope.
It's Sunday.
Nope.
Saturday.
Nope. You still haven't said it.
Wednesday.
Nah.
Thursday.
Yes. It's
Oh,
Thursday.
it's 25th.
Yeah, it's 25th.
Nailed it.
No.
I got to be honest.
Uh-huh.
For the longest time, I thought your birthday was on the 24th.
Nah.
Until last year.
Really?
Then I was like, it's Gerald's birthday. And then my girlfriend referred to me. She goes, his birthday's not on the 24th. I'm like,
We won't have been friends since we were like 13.
I know, but like because my birthday's on the 14th, so I just like thinking fours.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh, his birthday's on the 24th, and she
Yeah.
goes,
Yeah.
it's not on the 24th.
It's not.
Oh.
Gerald's birthday's on the 25th.
25th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Record a podcast. And
You're a
then,
good guy.
Thursday.
You're a good guy.
All right. You can't act like you remember my I feel like my birthday is easier.
June 14th.
It's Flag Day. It's easy.
I don't remember Flag Day. I just remember, June 14th, Zach's birthday.
Yeah. Well,
That's what I remember.
Now I remember July 25th, Gerald's birthday.
Yeah. Do you?
Now I do.
Not
Mhm.
really.
I do.
It's all right, man.
Yeah, I can tell you're hurt by this. Like,
A little bit.
really?
Yeah.
Are you really upset by this?
Yeah, I'm looking at Yeezys to, numb my pain. Kind of look at these 700s, though. These are nice.
Getting PTSD from not knowing
A
your
little
birthday.
bit. Yeah. It's always the fly shits, though. They're expensive. Jeez, these are $431 for like a pair of the 700 Wave Runners.
I was looking
These
at...
are like the version 1s, though. These are cute. Look at this shit.
Yeah, the
You like
orange.
those, right?
Yeah, I do. Buy them right now. Just put 'em in your
I'm
cart.
not going to do it. I can't.
That kid doesn't need to go to college. Listen.
$430,
Listen,
though.
I get
at
it.
The interest.
Like that baby isn't has only been in this world for very long.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's going to go to college.
You
though.
saying she's not going to go to college?
Nah,
you don't think she's bright enough?
No.
Are you really saying that about my kid?
Let's see. It's 2019 now. So by the time she goes to college, it'll be like what 2038.
Something like that. Yeah.
I mean, you just make her good at computers. it's a big flex.
You got to be good at computers, kid.
Yeah.
That's it.
Dad, I don't want.
Well, these
So-
are too. What's the lowest
Do you-
asking price?
Do you remember when I guess we were never like those kids that were like forced into like piano class. Did you ever play an instrument when you were like in middle school?
Yes, I
Would
did.
you play?
I played saxophone.
I played trumpet. Okay.
Okay.
So we're in that. Okay. So we're in that brassy wavelength.
Yeah.
Okay. But I was never the kid that was approached with like piano lessons.
Okay.
Okay. I think of like kids that are going to be like in college in the 2030s.
Mm-hmm.
Like their piano lesson is just like keyboarding, just like understanding like the computer integrations and like understanding where to put things on a computer.
Nah, their music classes are going to be taught in Fruity Loops. Okay. They'll be making like beats and shit. And like learning how to like make music and like learning like basic production skills in like fucking Fruity Loops and like Pro Tools.
Shit
and
that
all
I learned
shit.
in college. Like,
Yeah.
like 8-year-olds know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we're going to download the free version of Fruity Loops.
Free version of that shit.
So you can't save anything. And we're going to teach you about syncopation today. That is going to be...
Did you say constipation?
syncopation. That is going to be like how music classes are taught. The teacher's going to like make a beat and then the kids are gonna understand like how music works. All right. Instead of talking about Bach in music class, they're gonna talk about Metro Boomin. they're gonna talk about fucking 808 Mafia.
Oh my god.
Which is
808
Southside.
Mafia.
It's the Atlanta hip hop producer collective
Fuck, man.
of Southside, TM88, and Metro Boomin.
God.
And that is gonna be music class.
Metro Boomin made the second most money in hip hop last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe it.
He's on everything.
Yeah, he is.
Metro Boomin wants some more.
Yeah, no, I totally believe it. They're gonna talk about the different periods of Kanye, like different periods he went through.
Depression, regular Kanye. Post-traumatic stress, regular Kanye.
They're gonna say, okay, this is Kanye up until
808 and heartbreaks, and then shit got a little weird.
yeah. Well, this is the early Kanye period of Kanye. Everything up until College Dropout. Yeah. And this is Kanye this is basically everything Kanye had done in his life. That covers like H to the Izzo. That covers all of it. And then we're gonna
I feel like I have this feeling in the back of my mind, like I'm gonna go home tonight and just start listening to Graduation.
Yeah. And then like
I'm putting it on in the car.
This is Kanye in the middle college series period. So this is late registration Kanye.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Where if you listen to the instrumentals on this, you can tell that he didn't know if his rhymes would be up to par, so he overdid it with the production. So everything is super lush and sonically pleasing.
I was just say it's hitting
orchestral and
it's hitting the ears in the right way. It's just like, you know what? Even if the lyrics suck, I'm into it.
The lyrics didn't suck. It was just like, I don't know if I can rhyme anymore over this beat, even though I've done enough. But in my mind, I'm just gonna go over and beyond because I'm really good with the production.
God.
And then
it's artistry in motion.
And then you've got Graduation Kanye, where he's putting it all together, where production's incredible, the rhymes are great. At this point, you know he has ghostwriters.
Yeah.
And
he's not sitting down just being like, I gotta put this album together.
Yeah.
It's just like, you put this album together for me.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah. And then you've got, what is it? My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Kanye.
God damn it.
Where, by the way, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Underrated album.
One of the greatest hip hop albums ever.
Here comes a hot take. You're okay.
You think that's a hot take?
I think
that's an uncontroversial take.
Top 5 greatest hip hop albums of all time.
All time?
Mm-hmm. Give me it.
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That's in the top 5 of all time?
Absolutely.
You are You know what? Here's traffic. Just jump in front of it.
Absolutely.
You're out of control.
Listen to that album again.
It's great.
Still can go back to it.
I gotta tell you, there's this
Biggie's first album, Ready to Die.
Ready to Die. Yeah, yep, that's in there.
Yeah.
The Chronic. It's gotta be.
Chronic is up there.
It's gotta be.
Chronic is definitely up there. I got to go through some albums now.
Okay. Okay. I won't get you in the top 5.
Doggy Style is actually really high up there for me.
It should be. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
It's a good album.
Let me go back through some albums. Fuck. I used to be able to tell you, this is my fucking top 5, but I'm like not that.
Yeah.
I'm an adult now.
Straight Outta Compton? It's not a top 5er for you?
Straight Outta Compton is great for what it is.
Hip-hop albums of all time?
Of all time. Straight Outta Compton is great for what it is. But I don't know if I could say top 5 all time. After that, I gotta go. Jesus, this is hard.
I have my I always have my my pseudo should be top 5, but everybody like gives it shit. Mm-hmm. Paid in Full. Eric B. and Rakim.
Okay.
I think it's a great album.
It does. After hearing it a bunch of times, I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke.
See that, and then but the beats are amazing.
Okay.
But the flow that Rakim has, and like nobody gives it credit.
Yeah.
That drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a suburban white guy.
36 Chambers by Wu-Tang.
Yeah, that is a great album. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. This was a bad idea. Don't do top 5.
Top 5 albums.
I'll be here.
Like rap albums.
No, I'll be here all night. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just throw out like the Chronic is up there. Doggy Style, yes.
Yeah, The Chronic,
The original
Doggy Style,
Run
My
DMC,
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Run DMC, self-titled. And
There,
it's,
there was some good shit on there. My Adidas is on there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You say there's some good shit on there, and then you listen to it back, and it's like there's some legendary shit on there.
Oh, absolutely. But so far, man, I'm thinking of shit that I was banging personally. Like, this was like my jam. Like, I was banging this.
Okay.
And it has to bring me back to like a certain point in time.
All Eyes on Me.
See, that doesn't do it for
Is it
me.
really?
Yeah. But if you put fucking Word of Mouth or like Chicken and Beer on there by Ludacris.
I kind of feel the same way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know a lot of like real like hip hop heads will be like, really? Like, you're a huge Ludacris fan? But yeah,
Yeah,
like
I was too, though.
I was. Like, these albums came out my formative
but that's
years.
what I'm saying. This is like my formative years were like late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, well,
okay?
think about it. Like, I think I've referenced this before. The music that means the most to you in your life is going to be music that came out when you were like 13, 14 years old. Your
Okay,
early
so like
puberty
Speaker
years.
Box and The Love Below.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
And
I'll
I'll count that as one project. Speaker Box, The Love Below.
Okay.
And I will say,
Things Fall Apart. The Roots.
great album.
Okay.
But I wasn't really listening to it like that back then. So I'll say this, top 5 for me personally.
What about Stankonia? That was right when
That
I
was great. But I got to say, Speaker Box, The Love Below meant more to me than Stankonia.
There was a lot of good,
So I will
good
say-
songs in that.
Top 5 rap albums all time. I will say Speaker Box, The Love Below.
Okay.
I will say, hold on, let me look at, fuck.
See, I think I'll speak to like my lineage too because I was a huge Beastie Boys fan.
Okay.
License to Ill is one of the greatest albums of all time. You can't say
You
this-
are right. It's up there.
It's
and
pretty,
I was listening to it a lot.
pretty fucking good.
I will say number 1 and number 2. Well, number 1 is, I still got to give it to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Okay?
That's the number-
There's
that's-
no particular order. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
It's a good album.
Then Speaker Box, The Love Below.
Okay, I'm still with you.
Next for me, probably Chicken and Beer.
I can't. That should not be on your top
That's
5.
in my top 5.
I think Word of Mouth would be better than that.
Word of Mouth is up there too. Like, those 2 albums are like, you gotta
Cadillac
understand,
Grills,
these are
Cadillac.
albums that made me who I am today.
Unfortunately, the things that made me who I am today are just like a lot of Eminem, and that's the thing. It's
Okay.
like the Slim. I know.
Whatever you say I am.
No, but I'm not talking. I'm not going like the Slim Shady LP, like
Okay.
OG Eminem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any man willing to jump in front of a minivan for a bomb of cocaine and a fucking Renovan is
But it's
fucking
like-
crazy.
I know, but
You hear me? It's fucking crazy.
listen to the album back.
Okay. And then,
But it is a phenomenal album.
what other albums came out in 03?
Get Rich or Die Trying.
I liked it. I wasn't a huge 50 Cent fan.
Yeah,
at
but that's the
that
thing.
point,
Oh, you're talking 03? You know?
though. Yeah. Rap albums. I'm going to search rap albums 2003.
Okay. This album, because I was just thinking about it, because I didn't realize, like, especially late 90s going to early 2000s, how big Mos Def was.
The Black Album.
Black on both sides.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
But also, remember the Black Star album? Didn't come out in 03, but still. No, but the Black Album by Jay-Z came out in 03.
Yeah, I know.
And I was listening to that a lot. Also, Diplomatic Immunity Volume 1.
Yeah, what was that? There was that Black Star album that came out in.
Oh, shit. It's
We're
been revamped. Okay. I discovered something. Okay. Here's my top 5 rap albums all the time. Okay.
Wow. Yeah. Too bad about this rabbit hole. Sorry we went down it.
Okay. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Okay.
Okay. The Black Album, Jay-Z.
It is really good.
Yeah.
There's a
yeah.
lot.
December
of,
4th?
Yeah.
Come on now. Okay.
It's just 99 Problems. I mean, that's what it boiled down to.
Now, Speaker Box, The Love Below.
There's a lot of good shit on that song.
I'm
a lot of good shit on that
I'm
album.
going to put Word of Mouth on there over Chicken and Beer. Although Chicken and Beer, I got to go like,
Yeah.
1A, 1B. Like those
I
two
understand.
Ludacris albums. And then 5. Neptunes present clones.
See that? Yeah, that is a really good.
Like that was my shit.
It's a really good album.
Yeah, and I remember listening to that and being like, you know what? Wow.
Yeah,
My mind is fucking blown. I'm just some
I'm just
chubby,
looking at- I'm
nerdy
just saying, I'm
black
just looking
kid
at the
living in the
tracks.
suburbs, and like these guys understand me.
Fuck, man, there's a lot of good songs on this album. Even just Loser, yeah,
Fucking spend.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Blaze of Glory, that was a good.
Oh, that was my shit. Yeah.
Say that.
Yeah. Goddamn. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Yeah.
Hot damn,
Man is saying we too harsh.
it's a new day.
New verses, please. Come on. Yeah. Or
man.
that Family freestyle.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
All right. Okay, I get
Yeah,
it. I
yeah.
get it.
That
I see.
was.
I see where you're coming from.
And those take me to places as a youth,
I know.
as a youth.
So I guess like my full. I got into like hip hop. It started with like late 90s, early 2000s. So like we're talking Slim Shady LP,
Okay.
the Blue album, right before the Black album, Dr. Dre's 2001.
Big deal. Big deal.
Yeah,
But
but then you're starting to get into like more of Stankonia is when it like took me over the top. I
Yeah,
was just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, these Outcast guys are pretty good.
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
hip hop. And then what really took me over the top was the Eminem show.
okay. See,
That was
now,
the first album that I bought, like parental advisory, and I was like, I feel like a dirty little boy.
I'm a dirty, scuzzy boy.
I'm a dirty boy.
You see these.
Also,
when I think about
E
some of these
Internal,
albums, though-
1999 by Bone Thugs. That was a really good album.
Okay. See, now when I think about all these albums, though, like, okay, hip hop was always kind of playing around me when I was a kid. So at first, like, this is the music my dad likes, but I kind of like it too. It sounds good. And then it's like, oh, like this is shit my cousins are listening to. But I would say when I was like early, like those preteen, early teenage years was when I started listening to stuff. And I'm like, this is 100%. I am listening to this because there's no influence. This is shit that I genuinely like. And like, I'm fully like, nobody's saying like, oh, this is just playing in my car. It is like, I saved up my allowance money and I got this CD. Or my birthday came and I said, I want this CD for my birthday. Shit like that. That is when I remember like listening to some of this stuff. In Neptunes Present Clones, I remember listening to that and I was like, this is fucking incredible.
Fire. Yeah. There is like when I started being able to buy like the rap albums where I was just like, so it was like a conglomerate of all these different things. So like I was turned on to like like late 90s, early 2000s hip hop. So we're talking like when it started getting into like that crunk down south, hard, like just like not even like a lot of beat, but just like hard rap.
Okay.
So guys like Mystical.
Oh God.
And then it got into like Ludacris, and then it became Outkast.
Yeah.
So I was in that quote unquote the crunk phase.
Yeah.
And then once you got into like the middle 2000s, it became just kind of like that whiny Lil Wayne rap, and then it just yeah. But I was a huge fan of like like the original like Hard Knock Life with Jay-Z. Love Paul's Boutique, Beastie Boys. Like I just could be here all day just talking about how great a lot of these albums are, but honestly, the thing that took me over the top, though, it started with Eminem and then ended with Kanye. That's really what it boiled down to.
See, I remember listening to going to my grandma's house and my older cousin,
Granny, don't
pulling out his CDs, and he pulled out Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, the Kings of Crunk, and I gotta find this shit. But I remember this is the first time I really heard music that was like, man, I want to fight.
Rum dum dum.
No, not that. Not that.
Oh, I know, but it's just
it was I gotta find it. It was fucking fuck. Where is it? Wait, where is it? Not this.
Yeah.
I got offended. Yeah, we hear like this shit.
Okay.
Or even some, or like Rep Yo City. Like this album,
Shit goes hard.
I gotta find some of this shit, but
Now, it's just the juxtaposition of like the rap that we grew up on is just like this like hard party southern rap. And like today is like just like mumbly, just like I take Percocets just to make myself feel better. And then you got like
yeah.
but then you got like and you got Lil Jon, it was just like I drank a bunch of
Oh, it was crunk juice. That's what it was.
Drank a bunch of jokes, make myself feel good. So they were like party hard. And then you got today's society who's just like, I'm depressed, so I take Percocets.
Yeah. It was so different.
Yeah. So juxtapose like 2003. Just like, I drank a bunch of alcohol. I feel good now.
Yeah.
And then today it's just like, I'm probably going to go to jail because that shit I did. Percocets. That's really how it is. And I feel
I'm still like, if y'all hear shit in the background, like I'm still like, look.
But on the real though, like boys, like if you look at it like at the back end of things, like how it was, 2000s, like everything is party. Let's have fun. Let's do this. And like today's day and age is like, next time I see somebody on social media, probably going to talk about killing them. Like it's just,
right.
It's fucked up.
Yeah,
social media has depressed
different.
everybody. It's bummed everybody out.
Oh, here it is. I found it.
Okay.
I found it.
All right, we got to get out of here. So let's put a bow on it.
Hold on.
I'm holding.
Here it is. This was that shit I heard, and I was like, if somebody crosses me today,
I'm gonna fight this motherfucker.
and this is the first song I remember hearing. You remember this?
I do. Yeah. All right, I'm done.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah,
Not trying to get in trouble. Good for you.
With that being said, from there,
I got immediately more violent.
From there, though, remember, we were introduced to a man early college years named Waka Flocka Flame.
Yeah.
Okay? And you remember when Waka Flocka came on at one of your fraternity parties?
Listen to this track, bitch.
Not that song.
Oh, I know.
Some of the harder shit.
Grocery.
Well, you guys probably knew that certain songs like you just couldn't play at a party.
I got to the point where like the party was about to start, and I used to open up my window and I used to scream "Grocery." Everybody used to be like, "Oh!"
No, I'll play when we sign off. I'll play some shit that you knew that you couldn't play at your part because a fight would start. Like literally, like there was just certain shit with a certain energy to it.
Yeah,
like that song.
We used to play that before the party started. We used to get nice and violent, break some noses.
Yeah, because you guys, it would just be like just us guys being bros. Like
just stagging, just fucking testosterone filled nights.
But once the bitches came, you're like, nah, we're not.
We gotta put out some sensual stuff. Tyga would be good right now.
Yeah, Tyga's good.
Yeah.
Rack City bitch.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
Good night.
Let's put
Goodbye.
a bow on this.
Yes. Thank you for listening to another rousing edition of the Wine Boys podcast.
I love you. Please call me back.